Hello and hi and hey, welcome back to the Minecraft Let's Play. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, no, catch it, catch it. It was supposed to be cool. It was supposed to be a cool intro. It was supposed to be a cool intro. No, 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 no. Hi and hey, welcome back to the Minecraft Let's Play. That was supposed to look cool, okay? It was supposed to look cool. It didn't look cool. It's ruined now. Welcome back, guys. Last episode, we built a freaking minecart track. This episode, we are doing something unknown. I don't know. I got 20 minutes. I got 20 minutes to figure it out. So let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. Some of the bigger projects that I need to work on are not ready to be worked on yet. But I guess we could start gathering materials for those bigger projects, right? So I'm going to need to start shearing the pink sheep and the brown sheep for the Pink Hat Memorial. That is where we're starting at. So let's make some shears, which I'm pretty sure I have some. If I don't, it's okay, because I'm just going to make new ones anyway. See, this is when a minecart track over to the freaking pink wool area would come in such handy. But that whole area is going to get furnished and stuff. So, I mean, it'd be cool to have it, but we don't need it yet. We don't need it yet. Actually, I could just work over in this area and shear the sheep as they shear the sheep by the seashore. As I think, but we could start pulling down this land a bit. Okay, so we're gonna take the wool off these, and we're gonna take the wool off these as well. I'm gonna gather some freaking wheat. Just real Minecrafting today, you know? Homie be Minecrafting. Okay, here we go. There we go. Oop. Oh my gosh, I knew it was coming. I don't think the freaking hoe is over here. Yeah. Okay, I was like, what is that sign? I guess I can make a new one. I do have stone on me, so it might be useful to have another one going. Dump, 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 dump. Get moving and grooving, baby. Get moving and grooving. Let's do the second layer. Okay, and then we're going to start in this corner over here, I think, for the for this revamp. Oh. Okay, there we go. Let's collect these seeds. Okay, what? I'm gonna collect something when I go down, but I don't want to have to come back up the stairs. Shoop. Okay, so we're gonna toss the brown wool and the seeds in there. Now we're gonna grab those. Oh, we can toss the hoe in that item frame. Grab the seeds. Okay. First deal of business. What I need to do is I need to breed the sheep. Okay. And then breed those sheep. And then breed those sheep. Okay. I already see that some of them are growing back their wool already, but that's okay. We'll just use a stack of these in here. Okay. Okay. Is there more eggs? There is. This is the chicken pit, just filled with chickens. It's way more efficient than having a gate, you know? Let's get the freaking cows going. All right. And now we're gonna hang out in this area So that way the wheat is growing a little more, because we are going to need that a little. We are going to start needing that. I'm going to start another chest over here in this area, even though I don't really need to or shouldn't. But you know what? That's okay. We're going to hang out in this area, do just some basic stuff in this area. That way, shoot, I had a thought and I guess I don't have it anymore. Oh, that way all this stuff can grow. I am gonna have to run over and grab another pickaxe. That's for sure. We lost all our stuff. That's why. I was like, where's my diamond pick? I lost it. Well, not my good diamond pick. I lost my not so good diamond pick. That's okay. That's all right. Also, I'm thinking the graveyard area is going to need a little revamp, so I will do that. I will revamp it. And, ooh. Our trees are grown. Maybe we should hang out whenever it turns night. We should go and hang out over there. Okay, let's do that. Do I have any extra iron in this chest specifically? No. I'd like to find some really quick. That's what I just need to carry some iron on me so I can make some. Actually, let's just carry this stack. Why not? It's all right. Yeah, we just got a lot of big projects under our belt right now, so I need to start making progress on some of those big projects while I work on the other big project, and then I can come back. I can swoop through and do those. That's how we're gonna start tackling this thing. That's the game plan. In case you were curious. I didn't have a game plan. Gave myself a day or two to think about it. I now have a game plan. So yeah, that's my game plan. Alrighty. So everything's going to be taken down to that first level to be leveled with that area. So then all of this area will be leveled down, you know. Hi, Subscriber Island. And then the mountain is going to stay the same. The only issue, I've already described this, but I'm just describing it again to myself. The only thing we're going to take down is about that top area. So that way, we can build the village over there. Because like realistically, that should be the thing I'm working on first, to get the village going. But it's going to take so long to destroy that mountain. But maybe it would be worth it to start getting the village set up. I'm changing courses. Instead of over here, I'm going to go over there. I'm going to go over there. Go over that way. Doop. I'm going to carry my wood on me and my iron and my sticks. And I do have a minecart system over there, so I should keep that going. And I'll just leave the wheat and stuff over here. And we'll be back for this shortly. Okay. Because like as soon as I get the village going, right? As soon as I get the village going, I can start making profit, which means that I can start like actually getting some stuff. Which means that I can actually start getting some more stuff other than what I have from the villagers, because the villagers got a huge update. Yeah, the villagers got a huge update that like I haven't messed around with just yet. And I thought about like just like I think I'm even gonna take this down one more layer. I've thought about even just like going to a previous town that I found, but I think that I'm just going to take people from that town and populate this town with those people. That's gonna be what I do, I think. I'm thinking that's what we're gonna do. But it'll be nice to have this going. The second that we start getting it going. It's probably worth it to make like a diamond shovel, right? But it's alright. I think iron is gonna get the job done. But as soon as we get that going, as soon as we get the town going, we can start making some more profit. We can start pulling in some more stuff. and so on. And I might work on this in my spare time or something. Something like that. I don't know yet. Whoops. Okay, let's go make an iron shovel. And now that it's night, I do want to go hang out in that area. I think it'd be really cool to add some of those gray trees into this graveyard. I think that would be really cool. Again, like this is all in like really early stages. But I think that it's gonna be good. Like the graveyard that's where it's gonna stay. It's gonna stay off road to the village, and the village is gonna be up in that area. But I'm gonna add in some of those gray trees, those gray leaves, all that kind of stuff in that area, to give it like a more of like a gray, like kind of vibe. Maybe we'll mix trees and stuff like that. Okay, let's go. Now that it's sort of night, let's go hang out in this area just for a minute. I don't think they're gonna spawn in this biome. You know, that should be something I research. So I'm gonna take a second. I'm gonna need a few more bits of resin. That's gonna require me to find an entirely new, that's gonna require me to find an entirely new pale oak forest. Yeah, that's what that's gonna require. An entirely new pale oak forest. Because, dude, I just got here. It's gonna require an entirely new pale oak forest because the one that we were at was no longer spawning them because I had taken so many trees down. And I don't think that I could add trees to that area. Or maybe I could, I'm not sure. And that they would grow. Maybe, I guess I could try it. But it's like 6,000 blocks out from spawn, so it's kind of like, is it worth it, you know? I also need to put torches on my bridge. Oh, I forgot that I don't have a diamond sword. Hey, bud, are you trying to hit me? Good luck, loser. What's happening? Okay. It's an interesting sound. But, it's none of my business. I don't know what they're doing. I don't want to know, honestly. I don't want to know. Yeah, okay. So this is going to be like a super ambitious project. This is going to be a super ambitious project. That's all. That's all I think I wanted to say. I'm not sure. Maybe we should get some cobblestone walls going. Hold on. Yeah. Maybe to like frame off this area. I mean, this is a lot of dirt. Hold on. I'm having like an existential crisis. I'm like, oh my god, this is actually a lot of work. This is gonna be a lot of work. It's gonna be a lot of work, but it'll be worth it, man. It's gonna be so worth it whenever I get there, you know? It might be worth it to fight the Wither. I mean, if I could stay alive in the Nether for long enough. That's my problem. But yeah, it might be worth it to fight the Nether or the Wither so I can get a beacon. Except my issue is I keep dying in the Nether. Because I'm not very good at this game. That being said, what kind of hot take can I have? What kind of hot take can I have to inspire comments to talk? What kind of hot take can I have? I don't know. Pink's my favorite color. Pink's the best color. That's my hot take. Change my mind. That's my hot take. I don't know. I don't got anything. My brain's completely blank. I'm enjoying the serenity that is what I'm doing, which is just mining dirt. Winter's the best season. Change my mind. That's my hot take. Change my mind. Winter's the best season. It's all snowy. It's all snowy. It's all nice and relaxing. Also, like, winter for me is like a time of reflection. You spend like all of winter reflecting inwards and like thinking about yourself. And when you come out of like hibernating, you're a bear. I'm a bear. And then when you come out of hibernation, you're a different person than you were. You have new opportunities. Think of every single day as a new opportunity to be a better person, right? Instead of and if you didn't succeed today, try again tomorrow. Inspiration. That's my inspiration. But yes, winter is my favorite season for that reason. It's like, I think of it like hibernation, you know? You hibernate, in a sense. Reflect on yourself. And when you come out of hibernation, you're like, you try to be different than you were. I don't know why I'm starting up here. I somehow think that this is going to be easier. A nice little efficiency 3 would work so well. There we go. I'm utterly focused. My brain isn't thinking anything but mine the dirt. Mine the dirt. Now it's thinking, go make another pickaxe. See, look at how cool that is. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Ugh, dude, my brain is just like, the stairs aren't even gonna be finished. The stairs. Okay, hold on. Rewind. The stairs are going to look somewhat similar to this. The final product isn't going to look anything like this. It's going to be completely different. My mind is like convincing myself, this is going to be the coolest project you've ever done, dude. Just keep it up. Keep going. That's what my mind's telling me. It's telling me that about a couple different items in the world. And I'm excited. I'm excited for like every single one of them. But this one, I'm really excited because I get to like build my own village from scratch, which is going to be so cool, I think. Like, it'd be really cool to find a village, you know, and fix it up, which is like already on the list of things that I want to do. And like, I already know which village we're going to find and fix up. But I think it's going to be super cool to have like a village that we build ourselves, you know, and like try to keep it within the same style that a regular village hut looks like. Maybe one of these Friday mini games, instead of doing Friday mini games, I do like a creative build where I just like test out different buildings for like the new village design. Or that could be fun, you know, instead of like, or maybe I'll just do that in my own time. I'm not sure. I think it could be fun. I would like to take the normal Minecraft villages that spawn and try to revamp them ever so slightly, but not to like an over ridiculous degree. I don't know why my mind is blanking on what words I need to use here. But I don't like the house. My house is a lot, but I still try to keep it pretty. I still try to keep it pretty simplistic. Like I'm not doing much. I feel here. Yeah, I'm not doing much, but I do think that the villages are gonna stay somewhat similar to like the original spawning village, maybe with just some enhancements. I don't know why I'm slurring my S's, but I am. It's a weird new thing I just developed, I guess. Maybe I need to drink water. I need to drink more water. I need to drink more water. You ever just like, I need to drink more water? I'm desperate. I need to drink more water. I'm so bad at it. I don't think I've had like a glass and a half of water today. You know, I do better. Okay, listen, I'm being a little, I'm not being dramatic, but I do need to drink more water, but I'm being a little, what's the word? Hard on myself. I do drink a lot of water. It's just sometimes I forget. Sometimes I forget to drink water, which is not good. You should never forget to drink water. I'm trying to make it sound better. There's no way to make it sound better. I do drink a lot of water when I'm like, I'm trying to think of like an example of when I've drinking a lot of water. Is it bad that I can't think of one? No, I do drink a lot of water. I do drink a lot of water. It's just like at work or like when I'm like doing something in my house and I'm like focusing in on it and I'll just like go and get a giant glass of water and I'll just like build or work on something or write something and just drink a ton of water at once. I alternate between drinking too much water and drinking very little water, which is not good. You shouldn't do that. Don't follow my example. Please be better than me. But at the same time, I'll try to change. You know what? Like, I know it's just an iron shovel, but like unbreaking 1, that's it. Efficiency 1, it might be worth it. Okay, what happens if I can combine these? Efficiency 1, unbreaking 1. 2 levels. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's just a iron shovel and it's very low enchant. I think it's worth it. Like, we'll always get more levels. I have plenty of cows and stuff to kill. I will always get more levels. I'll have plenty of cows and stuff to kill. It'll take less time with efficiency 1 than it would with no enchant whatsoever. And I need to stop waiting for the perfect enchantment. Right? Right? That's what they say. See, that's already leagues better than where I was. Like, I know the shovel's gonna break. Although I'll try to prevent that. Like, I know the shovel's gonna break, but at the same time, it's like... I'm like realizing how big this project is gonna be. You know? Trying to make a perimeter. Okay, and that makes us reach this, like, wall. Because I haven't really looked at the terrain that I'm trying to mine here. Okay, the tree is going to be included in this thing. So I think if I just... I mean, we're not far now, you know? Like, we do hit this stone area. But honestly, that's not that big of a deal. Okay, that's gravel. Maybe that's a good sign. Or maybe not. Yes, it was a good sign. All right. Cool. We've made it on the other side of this thing. I mean, so it's going to be a big project, you know? Like, I hope that's not understated. Because then, like, we come out over here. Oh, there's a zombie with gold armor. Oh, gold boots and a gold helmet. Yeah, and then that'll be leveled off probably. And then it's like this whole area over here. And that'll loop back in. You know, so it's probably smarter to start at a level that was probably a little... Like, I probably could have just flattened out the top of this mountain and started the thing up there. But honestly, I don't know. I want, like, a big project. I want a big flat area. And I want it to be a little closer to the flooring. Because what we really want is we want... Okay, I am not ready to face them, so I'm just gonna cower in fear, like a scared little child. What we really want is like we don't want the altitude. Hold on. We can take the minecart system back. No, go forward, go forward, go forward, go forward. Come on. Come on. Come on. What we really want is we don't want the altitude of the top of the mountain to be too big because the rest of the area around it is going to be super flat, you know? So we don't want that to be too small, too low. You know, and looking at it where it is right now is probably perfect. Because then it can plateau downwards. Plateau is the right word, right? It can come down in a very effortless and very fancy and very good way that it like looks very natural going up. And so that way it's kind of just like hills and biomes and stuff. And it'll work, I think, really well. And then this way, like over this way, I've already kind of started on it. It's been started before. And like I can't wait to have a beacon so that way I can start mining through the stone really quickly. But this way I'm gonna make super flat. That's for sure. I don't know how far we're gonna go flat that way, but a far enough distance, because over here is where I'm gonna start putting like my machines and stuff. Like when I build an iron machine and a mob grinder, which should be, I should start on the mob grinder like the next episode or something crazy like that, because it's starting to get to the point where I'm gonna need like reoccurring mob drops. But yeah, I think that'll help. And so anyways, like having that having the mountain where it's at and like be where it's at is kind of like crucial, because it allows for the graveyard to feel natural in the land that we're building in, and the thing, when we flatten it down to 1, it'll feel natural, and the bridge will help that feel a lot natural and stuff like that. Anyway, that's it for this episode of the super cool, awesome Minecraft Let's Play. It looks like next time we're going to be dealing with some pillagers. I don't know where they have decided to go. They were here. Maybe they despawned or something. But it does seem like next episode we might be dealing with that problem. Maybe they went into the mine or something. Do they follow like your pathway or something? So fascinating. Maybe they did despawn, but it looks like they're coming around again. Which is fine. Should be okay. Or maybe they fell in the water and they're drowning. Who knows? But they show up every once in a while. So yeah. Anyway, that's it for this episode of the super cool, awesome Minecraft Let's Play. I hope that you guys enjoyed. And that's where you can end the video.